Alright. Not feeling too good. Pretty sick, so I'm gonna sit back, chill, see if I can hit some jumpers, and play.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Caldwell Pope are their guard. The front court is Wells and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 down low. And for the Jazz, Markkanen and Kessler man the post positions. Collier out there with Keontae George. And it's Bailey in at the small forward position. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Are they laughing at my team right now?
Talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between
I think they're laughing at my team, bro.
Razor thin. Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Bailey. Shot goes down.
There we go.
Right there.
I guess that was a 2.
Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Oh, help him out.
And it's
Block.
by Kessler.
Almost
This
blocked.
guy is a
Let's go.
constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Bailey passes to George. Over Caldwell Pope. George,
Close.
good. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Morant. Back to Wells.
No.
To shoot.
I left my guy.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
Well, this is
better than I thought right there.
calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that three-point shooting ability.
Steps back.
Oh, help. We need help.
Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
No, I meant to pass it to him.
Here's Collier, and Utah.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
Oh.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
Utah's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Markkanen.
No.
It's rebounded by Memphis. To the paint. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Bailey. And the shot gets in. Bailey's got his second bucket of the night.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Oh, help.
It's Morant with the drive.
Yeah.
And it's sent back by Kessler. Here's Bailey. Outside for George. Pass to Kessler. Back to George. Latrey. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Markkanen can't get it to go.
Can't quite get it done on that one.
Over to the wing. Wells dishes to Morant. Makes it off the glass.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. George passes to Markkanen. Now Bailey. Markkanen down low. Guarded by Jackson. Markkanen can't get it to go. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies to the inside. Pass to Morant. Wells in the corner.
No shit.
And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Bailey. And he banks in the layup. Bailey's got
that
6.
lead, baby.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
Substitution on the court.
All right, they're going to try to shoot it fast.
Here's Jerome, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books.
Yeah.
Utah
Next, you got the lead going into the second. That's rare. We're getting better, I guess. A little better.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got
John
Conchar. Clark is out there with Jackson. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Aldama in at the 3 spot. Over in the corner, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Up top, Aldama takes the 3. Conchar can't get it to go. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Williams scanning the floor. From beyond the arc.
No. Bad shot.
They get it back. From downtown. So good. Misses his first shot of the night. Jerome with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And he gets the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's George. Nothing on the board. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. A big win here. There can really sustain a rebuilding team. And Utah coach Will Hardy said the results matter in order to keep belief in your process. Seeing the work pay off. The building of a team doesn't happen in one day. The players are staying with it, and they deserve all of the credit for that. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's Markkanen, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. For Memphis, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Jerome with it. Clark outside. Over in the corner, Conchar buries it from 3-point range. Conchar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
George against Jerome. And it's Bailey in the corner. Jackson comes over with the double. 6 to shoot. George.
No.
That one wide left. The Grizzlies with the lead. And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams
get away from
all trying to win now. And it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about time.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Kessler, he's checked in for the Jazz. Collier comes in for Kyle Filipowski. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for John Concho. And it's Morant in for Ty Jerome. And it's Morant missing. Utah has gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Bailey passes to Kessler. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice, he had the mismatch.
Always looking to score down low. A nice finish inside.
Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Jazz shooting poorly, just 35% so far. On the wing, Markkanen. Pass to Collier for 3.
Okay.
And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now here's Wells. Still without a basket.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Now Kessler. And it's Bailey in the corner. Outside, Markkanen for the 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Caldwell Pope passes to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Markkanen sets the pick for Bailey. Down low. Markkanen kicks to George. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Memphis. In for Memphis, number 7, Santi Aldama.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
Okay, time. We're only down 2.
We'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Ace Bailey. What a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy is doing just that.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. George out there with Collier. And it's Bailey into the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. And they double up Morant. Pass to Edey. Jackson in the corner. Clock at 4. Here's Edey. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Bailey.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit it low. That is absolutely a heat check.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Bailey misses. Memphis trailing here. Outside for Jackson. That 3 off the mark. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. George with the bounce pass. Stolen by Jackson.
No.
Pass to Morant. Puts it up from 12. And again, Memphis no good. So it's the Jazz now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Up top, Markkanen. George against Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Jackson.
No.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by George. And Jackson throws it down hard. This game has a lot of... character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, Kevin. John Morant looking to lead the way. He said, I set the tone. My teammates feed off of it, and I love to compete. That's how we all grew up, playing on the blacktop outside, competing at a high level when there was no cameras around. Kevin, back to you.
He's got that alpha mentality. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Lepowski, he's checked in for Markkanen. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Caldwell Pope. And that one, good. Clark's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
Nice feed by the big man, Jackson Jr. I love his selfless attitude.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Kessler. Lays it up off the glass. Kessler's got his second bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Our late first-round pick goes back in 2022.
No.
Kessler proving he was a sleeper. He has shown a lot for sure.
Oh, no question about it, Kevin. We are talking about a guy who's got size. He's consistent on the backboards, but there's an offensive arsenal there that maybe was a bit unexpected.
Drills it from outside.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Pass to Jackson. 59 seconds left in the third. And that one's good by Clark.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Utah's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Bailey. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A little contact like that isn't going to do much to alter Bailey.
No good from Clark.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bailey with the ball. Aldama's there. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Jackson, and it's Utah with the rebound. Lepowski's got his 4th rebound in this one. Finished off by Bailey.
Looking strong on the drive. Bailey using his length to work his way to the bucket.
Here's Morant. Morant bullies his way inside.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3.
First quarter we were up 2. Second quarter they were up 2. Third quarter we were up 2. Hopefully it's our turn.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Ty Jerome. Santi Aldama is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's John.
No, that was good.
And it's Clark in at the center position. To the middle, here's Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And so Jackson nails both of them. The Jazz shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Inside, Filipowski, and the layup falls. Filipowski's got his first points in this one.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Jerome passes to Jackson. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Jackson's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Allie, thank you so much. And it's Clutch slamming it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, Markkanen jacks up a 3, bangs home the trifecta. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Jackson setting the pick here for Jerome. The long shot, no good. Utah leading by 3. Williams in the post. He's against Clark. Now Markkanen launches it.
No.
No good. No good from 3. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Not gonna go. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now Morant. And it's off. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Markkanen outside. Now Williams takes the 3.
God, we don't need all these threes to keep jacking them up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Zach Edey, he's checked in for Clark. Jalen Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ty Jerome. Now Kessler. And it doesn't go.
Man.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 from the 4 in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Jackson outside. It's Morant to take the lead. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot misses.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Bailey.
Well, given his size, Bailey sometimes can overwhelm a defense.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Timeout called by Coach Isillo. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Morant to take the lead. Bailey pulls it down. Here is Kessler. For 3. Crane from outside.
Monster bucket from Bailey. It's the rookie stepping up.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isillo. He
knows
man. Every possession is critical now.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Morant. He started close. Good.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow. You see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Taking 2 shots.
So
oh my God.
It looks like he was a little tight.
No, please, no, please, no, please. No, please.
Morant fires, and it misses. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. From deep. And so it's Utah who scrapes by the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked him, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for the broadcast. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Ace Bailey.
Oh, man. All right, well, we got the win. Sorry to cough in your ear. Not feeling good.